Boys, today we are back, and I can't help myself from smiling just because I'm staring at this fight right here. But in today's video, we're going to talk about the recent fights that have been announced for the UFC. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. You see on the screen right here. I'm genuinely speechless based off this main event. I'm actually genuinely speechless. Is this worse than a Dern versus Rebus fight? I'm dead at. I swear on everything I love. I'm being serious. What is this main event, bro? What the fuck is this main event? Genuinely, what is this main event? We barely got any fucking announcements lately. And this is what we get. I'm genuinely speechless with this one, boys. I'm going to go through all the fights that were announced, but this was the first announced. I'm just starting in chronological order. This is insane, man. This is actually fucking insane. Gilbert Burns fights Mike Mallet April 18th in Winnipeg, Canada. Now I get it. They want a Canadian guy. Mike Mallett's their biggest Canadian star. He's not a star, but he's the biggest Canadian prospect. So I get it. I get it from the UFC's perspective. I understand that they want a Canadian guy. This is insane, bro. This is genuinely insane. I don't understand how Mike Mallett's getting the shot. He's not even ranked. And don't even get me started on Gilbert Burns, bro. Gilbert Burns is lost four. He's either on a 4 or 5 fight losing streak. He's gotten finished and fucking damn near almost those. He's not the same. He's a shell of himself. He's genuinely washed. And yeah, not really much else I have to say about this. Genuinely. This is actually insane matchmaking from the UFC. I understand the fight. Don't get me wrong. What's the word I'm trying to think of? Not stylistically, but logically speaking, this is a decent fight. Mallet needs to jump up into the rankings, he doesn't really, but sure, he deserves to jump up in the rankings. Gilbert Burns on a terrible losing streak. He's washed. He's not the same. So I understand it logically, but as a main event, bro, I actually genuinely feel bad for Canadians. You get this. You get fucking RDR versus Brendan Allen. That's a shitty main event. You got fucking, what else did you even get? Rose Namajunas versus fucking Aaron Blanchfield. Moreno versus fucking El Bazi. Nunes versus Aldana. You did get Charles Oliveira, my goat. So, you should be fucking grateful. But, yeah, Canadian main events are just terrible. And I'm not going to lie. I think Gilbert Burns wins this fight. Am I crazy? Am I dead ass crazy for thinking Gilbert Burns wins this fight? Maybe Mike Mallet will just go out there and just land a fucking right hand in the first round and just spark him out, which is probably what's going to happen because, he's the younger guy. He is decent. I don't think he'll ever be top 5, but I think he might be a fringe top 10 guy. Welterweight's too stacked for him to be top 5. But yeah, am I crazy for thinking Gilbert Burns genuinely has a chance? That's how crazy this fucking matchup is, bro. Gilbert Burns has genuinely a chance of beating an unranked guy in a main event. And yeah, if Neil Magny's beating you in 2024 or whenever the fuck that fight was, maybe even early 2025, I can't remember. Am I crazy for picking Gilbert Burns? When this fight comes around, I'll see fucking what my vibe is, but I genuinely think Gilbert Burns has a great chance of winning this fight. But anyway, let's move on to the next announcement. This is terrible. This is absolutely god-awful from the UFC. The fight makes sense, but the main event is just... I'd rather just put 2 random people that aren't from Canada that are bigger names in the main event and just have this co-main, bro. Why does this need to be the main event? This does not deserve to be a main event. I genuinely want to see this crowd not show up. Make a statement. The fans in the UFC need to make a statement and just not show up to this card, bro. Genuinely. Just don't show up to this fucking card because we deserve better than this shit, bro. We genuinely deserve better than this shit. We don't even have a fucking... UFC 327 main event, which I will get to next. Van versus Tyra, it is official. Obviously, we learned that Josh Van was going to fight Tyra when he exposed it at that UFC Houston athlete Q&A. But am I crazy for thinking this might be the main event? When you go on ESPN and this is the only fight that's on there, it says flyweight main event. So I think potentially this has this might be the main event. I'm not even kidding. But then someone did ask Dana White at the post-fight press conference for UFC Houston when they're going to announce UFC 327 main event. And he said soon, or whenever it's ready, he'll announce it, he said. But I genuinely don't know if Dana's even in the trenches with the matchmaking to realize that this might be the main event. So I won't be surprised if this is the main event. Will I be disappointed if it's the main event? Yes, this is just straight co-main written all over it. This has no fucking point in being the main event, especially since Van fluked his fucking title win over my GOAT Pantoja, who should be getting the rematch. I don't know why the UFC hates Pantoja so much. Just fucking wait till he's fucking ready to run it back with Van. That's a non-fucking fight. But anyway, Van versus Tyra, it's official. I don't know why they rushed this. I guess because Van wants to fight, which kudos to him. I mean, he's technically the champion, so they got to follow what he wants. Well, I mean, they don't have to, but he wanted to fight. UFC loves people that want to fight, so I understand it. I thought Kopp deserved it a little bit more than Tyra. Tyra, lost to Brandon Royval recently, then got an unranked win against Hyung-Suk Park, which is not that impressive. And then he did beat Brandon Moreno by finish, first one to finish Moreno, which that is impressive. So he does, deserve a title shot. I just thought Kopp would be like way more interesting, striker versus striker. And I think Kopp could maybe like genuinely put Van out. And I think Van can genuinely put Kopp out too. We've never seen Kopp like go up against a really like good striker that'll like pressure him a lot. So that would have been a banger fight. But hopefully we get that. If Van wins, I hope we do get that. Early prediction for this one. I could see Tyra landing takedowns because I think he is way better than Ray Saruya, which I see a lot of people going off of this Joshua Van versus Ray Saruya when they like break down this fight. Like that's not the same fight. Tatsuro Taira is way more skilled than Ray Saruya, way better takedowns. So I could see Tyra getting takedowns, but at the same time, Josh Van has great anti-grappling, and I didn't trust Sean Strickland with his anti-grappling, which I really should have. So I might trust Josh Van with his because he rarely gets taken down either. And when he does, he gets right back up, and he's a beast on the feet, just like Strickland. So, and he's better on the feet. He's better on the feet than Strickland. Way more volume, better technically. So yeah. Technical boxer. Strickland's a better like fucking, you know what I mean. So early lean, I'm thinking Van, but I wouldn't be surprised if Tyra wins. These are both young guys. This is great for the flyweight division. I'm excited for this fight. Usually I'm not a big flyweight fan, but I'm genuinely excited for this fight. I just wish it was Van versus Pantoja because I think that would have been an absolute scrap, especially the rematch. Pantoja's arm didn't take that much damage. I know it looked bad, but it didn't take like a ton of damage. So I think that fight will still be a scrap when it does get officially made. So but I'm really excited for this fight. Early lean, I'll go Van. And let's move on to the next fight that was announced. Moicano versus Duncan. Now, I'm not as mad at this fight as I am about the Burns versus Mallet. This is also, like, let me take that back. I'm more excited for this fight than Burns versus Mallet, but this being a main event is actually terrible too. Why do we have unranked guys in the main event, bro? Like, I get it. These guys are fringe top 15 and the rankings change so much. I can see Duncan and Mallet like being in 15th ranked or like 14th by the time these fights do get announced. But bro, can we not make this can we not get two ranked guys to fucking fight each other in a main event? This probably means there's going to be no fucking ranked fighters on this card. Like, because this is the main event. They usually put, other than like women ranked versus ranked, but there's probably going to be no other men's ranked versus ranked fighters if this is the main event. If you've got an unranked guy in the fucking main event, you're not going to be putting main event versus main event guys underneath it because that deserves to be the main event. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. This shouldn't be a fucking main event. Why wasn't this made as the 326 co-main? I have no idea. But I'm telling everyone, I keep seeing people talk about a 326 co-main. Bro, we're like a fucking week and a half from that fucking card. It's going to be Kyle versus RDR. There's no fucking co-main, all right? That's not fucking happening. They would have announced that shit already, but I'm tired of people saying that shit. Like, people are so fucking dumb. It's not even funny, but Moicano versus Duncan. I honestly think Duncan's going to win. I think Moicano's fucking terrible, so people only like him because he's fucking funny on the mic, which I don't even think he's funny. He's annoying as fuck, but I think Duncan will, put the pressure on him, maybe land a guillotine on Moicano. I don't think Moicano can hold Duncan down. This is just another terrible main event from the UFC. Just horrible. Good matchmaking because Moicano's on like a loss streak and Duncan's a fucking nasty fringe top 15. Probably like deserves to be 15 or 14. So, what was that word I used earlier? Logically, this does make sense. But for a main event, I mean, fuck it. It's an Apex card and Duncan's exciting. So I guess fucking I'm okay with it. But if it was a crowded fucking main event, that would be insane. Just Burns Mallet's way worse than this in my opinion. But if it's at the Apex, fuck it. Duncan's exciting. So I'm not too mad at it. It is shitty fucking main event. Why can't we get two ranked guys fighting? I have no fucking clue. But I don't know if they're saving ranked matchups for fucking International Fight Week, the fucking White House card, fucking the whole schedule up this year's. But I don't know. I'm done talking about this dog shit. So moving on. A decent fight. Finally. Van versus Tyra is a good fight, but what am I saying? Sean Brady versus Joaquin Buckley. This is a banger. This is a certified banger. This is in the Apex, which is genuinely insane. How is this not a fucking crowded Like, again, Burns versus Mallet, I get he's Canadian, but how is that a fucking crowded fight night? And this is in the fucking Apex. Two of your highest, ranked welterweights. Brady was just about to get a fucking title shot. And if Buckley beat Usman, he would have been top 5. So how this is at the Apex, no idea. But yeah, this is at the Apex. Burns versus Brady. I'm going to go Sean Brady. I don't trust fucking Joaquin Buckley's takedown defense. Now, he could just improve. And when we see that Sean Brady can't get a takedown, we generally just see him get slammed out. Actually, I'm going fucking Joaquin Buckley. I can't trust fucking Sean Brady. Because if he doesn't get a takedown, it's fucking over. But if Buckley gets taken down, then it's fucking over because he can't get up. Holy shit. This is actually a 50-50 fight. I'm not even going to lie. This might be the most fucking 50-50 fight of all time. Early lean, I'm going Buckley because I just fucking... If Brady can't do what he does best, he sucks. If Buckley can't do what he does best, at least he has a chance when it's on the fucking feet. Fucking Brady has no chance when it's on the feet. He's genuinely dog shit. And it's in a smaller cage. Brady can't move around as much. I'm going early lean Buckley. This is a good fight, good matchmaking by the UFC. But again, I have a problem with each one of these matchups. Genuinely have a problem with each one of these matchups because this should not be in the fucking Apex. This should be a crowded main event. Why the fuck are we still in the Apex in 2026? It'll always fucking blow my mind. But yeah, this is a banger fight. Early lean Buckley by TKO because I think Brady's fucking... I mean, Brady's good, but like he's not all that. If he doesn't get the takedown, he's fucking screwed. So, but Buckley can't fucking defend a takedown to save his life, but he can get better at that. While Brady can't really get better at having him fucking better striking and a better chin. I mean, he can. He just has never shown that he can do that. And we haven't really seen Buckley's fucking takedown defense be like that bad. So he can improve on that. We've never seen an all-out wrestler go at Buckley. So other than like Islam, not Dulatov, he fought someone. Like one of fucking Khabib protege or some shit, and he beat him up. Pooley? I don't know. Someone. Anyway, I'm moving on. We're going to talk about the last matchup. This was just made today, and this might be the worst of them all. I'm not even going to say anything. Just look at this. Why does the UFC hate Curtis Blades, bro? What the fuck is this, man? This is worse than... I don't give a fuck. This is worse than Mallet versus Gilbert Burns. 100%. This is the worst... This is genuinely the worst matchup on here. I should have fucking talked about this first. But this is genuinely insane, man. Are we serious? Curtis Blades versus fucking Josh Hokett? This is insane, man. This is actually insane matchmaking. Josh Hokett has won like fucking 2 fights in the UFC, and he hasn't even looked that good. He's just literally fighting fat blobs, so... This is actually insane. I don't know why the UFC hates Curtis Blades. You give him fucking blobby Kuniev on Kuniev's debut, not ranked, and then you give him Hokett, who's not ranked. And I can already just see this fucking cornball Hokett, bro. Oh my god, I can already see just him saying some corny ass shit about Blades. Like, I genuinely hope Blades knock this fucking guy's top off, like genuinely. Blades, I do fuck with Blades heavy. I am a Blades fan. So Blades, I'm rooting for you. I want you to fucking knock this guy out and fucking hit like 40 ground and pound shots because this is insane. This is Dana White privilege at its finest. How is Josh Hokett getting number 4 ranked Curtis Blades, bro? This matchmaking genuinely makes zero sense. This might be the most egregious matchup in UFC history. I'm not even capping. This shit's actually crazy. No way Josh Hokett deserved this. He should be fighting a fucking top 15. What? Even if he does like win, what does this like do? Like, why are we giving an unranked guy who has 2 wins in the UFC number 4? Like, the matchmaking just makes zero sense. The Paramount era is genuinely cooked. Like, I'm not even kidding. The Paramount era is fucked. It's so fucked. Yeah, Curtis Blades, I think he'll make it look easy. I'm genuinely rooting for Curtis Blades. I've always fucked with Curtis Blades. He's one of my favorite heavyweights. He might be my favorite heavyweight. I do fuck with Cyril Gane. Not a lot of people do, but I do fuck with Cyril Gane. But I think Curtis Blades is right behind him. Deadass. I do fuck with Curtis Blades heavy, and I think he wins this. I think he shows genuine levels to Josh Hokett. Josh Hokett only weighs like 220 pounds or some shit like that. 230 maybe. So I think Blades can impose his will. I think he'll be stronger, and I am worried about his cardio. Blades usually does have good cardio, but Hokett like genuinely comes at you full force for all 3 rounds. Or he hasn't gone 3 rounds, but you know what I mean. Like, he comes full force, but... Yeah, this is insane matchmaking. This was one of the most fucking insane match-made fights in UFC history. Blades, please save us and knock this fucker out and get your fucking, 2-fight win streak, then fight one more and fight for the belt again because I genuinely fuck with you. But this is insane. Fuck Josh Hokett genuinely for taking this fight. Like, you don't deserve it. I mean, I take that back. Not fuck you, Josh Hokett. You don't deserve the fight though. That's for damn sure. But I mean, if you're given the 4 ranked guy on a fucking silver platter, might as well take it. So let's go through these. once more, Burns versus Mallett's insane. This is a terrible main event. Van versus Tyra, I like, but I wish it was Pantoja. But other than that, great fight. Moicano Duncan, good fight. Shouldn't be a main event. Brady versus Buckley, great fight. Shouldn't be in the Apex. And then this fucking monstrosity here. Blades, number 4 ranked. Back-to-back unranked guys who Kuniev was making his debut, and this guy's got like 2 fights. So I don't know why the fuck they hate Blades, but I'm hoping he slimes out Josh Hoke, and I think he will. I think he'll show levels. So let me know what you guys think in the comments of these fights that were announced. Let me know which is your favorite fight and which is the most insane. Like, if you don't think this is insane, you're not a fucking, you're a dumbass. But let me know what you think. Please subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.